Dobrodošli nazad. Dok me nije bilo, uspio sam da sastavim ovaj Ancient Armor, tako da sad imam dupli HP, hvala Bogu. I sada je vreme da se pođe ka misiji. Moram prvo od ovih balvana da uzmem nekog. Da zajašem. Valja malo da ti će agone neće primetiti. Jebem li ga?
Scrabbling a bit.
Gdje su broji govnari? Tu ste. Ovdje mi li? Evo, sinovi. Naravno, sad ću od nekog krda od nečega. Pretrčat ćete ovaj moj zmaj sve. Alerted, naravno. I da su brže da odmah. Ajmo, ljudi. Bum. Ajmo sunce. Oj, sad kako bude puklo jednom samo. Gdje je taj campfire? Će moći njega doći. Može. Nice. Gdje mi je Lambo? Evo ga. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Municija. Ajme, miramo tu. Idemo do Erenda da rešavamo njegove muke. Da bi on posle mogao moje. Mani me pre familije. Nebitno neka. Yes. Brm.
Agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Kad ne možete ući s mountom, ga sam. Uragiru, parkiraj se. Mi?
I've learned to drink or two.
Barden. Familiar.
No sign of Marat's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Kaja armor. Why would you want to stand out on the battlefield?
There's much to miss about the claim. Warming out to the sun god.
Kako mogu znam ko je taj batica? Vjerujem da će ovaj moći nešto mi kaži, nema nije tebe ništa, burazir.
We'll have a sun dome running smoothly as anywhere in the claim.
Went to sleep. Not my bedroom for hard job, just the fun of too damn sleep.
Guz. Ja bi dišeš ti mene malko.
Wasn't sure about the sun dome at first. It's growing on me.
I'm considering what I'll fashion next to the forge. Careful talking to strangers. Hammered as steel, they want something from you.
Asaram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind. I'm heading back to the
Aha.
Has to be Marat's guy. Durval's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Derval's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Ajmo, ajmo, može, akcija. Action. Sad oni znaju gdje je to. Vidite? Beggar family. Lambo. Let's go. Skač dole, letni. Se pa dole prikolici. Ma duvajte ga, brinite. Wow,
Should be stuck in this thing.
wow. Drži. Jedan campfire, ali ovo sasvim ništa.
Just stay out of the way for now. Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. Probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Sviđa mi se kako razmišlja.
Durval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the chains! Shoot their chains!
Nica.
Like this? Got another.
Neko da pogineš,
This one's
Айрам де ще се уште ко тој бен те уста.
little Nora is above us. Large, great group.
Keep moving!
Must be around here somewhere. Let's find her.
Ај, ова?
Derval says you gotta eat dirt. Oh, these bastards wanna fight, huh?
Вау.
ERSA must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
ERSA!
Aaron? Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Durval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
ERSA. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
Dobro, to je gotovo. Aha.
This machine has been picked apart with precision. What's Durval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Durval's records, maybe.
Naravno.
Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Durval too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
New main quest. Da vidimo šta tu sad dešava.
And alert. Damn it.
Šta je ono i gluposti? Modification ima mesta, dakle to je to. What?
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Okay. Uštedit malo vremena, pobogu. Mogu sam quick save da bacim. Da, nema šta se. Da, sve jedno mora se popnem. Bum. Same preporuke su generalno da se više sačuva, pogotovo s ovim glitchovima, izbacivanjima i tim. Aha, treba se penjamo gdje. A, ovdje. Dudu.
This is the place? You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of
If that bomb
blaze.
goes off, the blaze will ignite. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push. Ugh.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
What happened to that building? Was it an act? Fire on the Mesa's edge.
Hurry up! Preferably get to the fire and set up a bucket line. But I'm not choosy. Guards, bring water.
Blue
Fire
tracks.
might spread to the
There's
100
just a bit of blaze in them.
Fire on the Mesa's edge. Bring sand, bring water.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Bere family.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
They murdered the captain of the Vanguard. How are we not attacking Sunfall this very moment?
Most of the commoners take the elevators back down to the village at night.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chump.
For later.
To.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
I'd have to ditch something.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Eyes on me, brothers.
You're starting to hear it. I've got a sun god to kill. I've led an army, killed kestrels and ravagers, and
Say goodbye.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Ossaram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Nice. Ne mogu kažem da sam očekivao iskreno. To ću ja sad sam morati sa njima da se borim. Nice.
Looking good. Crkni bre, govno.
Au. Dođi. Odi. Ti me mate. Šta sad, Mili?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Tako je, recimo, uzak knjiga prije.
Please, I need a moment to gather myself. I believe Aaron wants to speak to you.
Hoću to optional da rešim, vjerovatno ću saznati nešto.
Merchants are going to put my... Don't pass up these goods.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb.
Ja, da. Bez veze sam trčao, znači. Mate.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Okay, ajde.
What do you think the Osram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Nice. E sad ti slomljeni. Trebaš me. Evo go do priče.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Je? Sad je ovo lagano tačkaranje po mapi, pričanje s ljudima.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Što im sad ja da radim? Gdje je campfire? Mislim da je vreme odmoriti malo. Jer će bitka početi uskoro. Kao što se rekao, velike stvari će se dešavati. Ne, pasmo ga jednom rečju. Ali, puno dobre volje, ovaj novi armor valjda će nas spasiti iz svega toga. Aj, budite pozdravljeni i gledamo sljedeći put.